Hey Jay, what's going on, man? It's Frank from the OCB Presidential Cup. Sign on real quick to give you some feedback from the show. Okay, so I got you in your front relax. Going to take you through the live stream here. And again, this is just my personal opinion on your stage performance, constructive feedback, and I'll take it from there. All right, so in this front relaxed pose, I always recommend trying to show your taper. So I would just recommend not leaning forward too much, actually leaning back a little bit. Arching your lower back, raising your chest, stretching out your abs, and flaring those lats. You want to really get your taper nice and wide up top to really make your waist look smaller. So for this pose, I definitely recommend hitting your back width in the off season and a little bit more leg size to match, get your waistline looking slimmer. But you have really good conditioning. Abs look good here from the front. And then I would just recommend making a fist. There you go. Looks good. All right, so we're going quarter turn to the right. Yep, now you can get away with a little bit more twist in this pose, so you can make your waist look a little smaller again, and then show that rear shoulder in this pose. So when you twist, you're going to show both shoulders to make your waist look, your upper taper look wider. So in this pose, a little bit more chest in each side here to match your shoulders and arms, and a little bit more leg size. Get those proportions on point there. All right, now in the back pose, make sure you always flare your lats and spread your back. Looks like your shoulder blades are kind of protracted here, and that really takes away from your width. So when you're flaring that back, those shoulder blades should be kind of flat in your back, kind of like the athlete on your left over here. And that's going to really accentuate your upper taper and width, make the waist look smaller. Hamstrings look great. Calves are looking good. So nice conditioning down here. Just want some more back width and detail and arms and triceps in this pose. All right, same thing with this pose here. I always recommend twist a little bit more to make it look a little bit wider up top to show that rear pec and shoulder. And then a good job flexing your arms here. Got really good arms, that tricep and shoulders, and a little more leg size. All right, going to the front double. Very good. So from this one, you got a nice kind of vacuum, then flex there. Nice pose. The only thing I would recommend is just raising your elbows a little bit to make your biceps look a little bit, put them in a better light presenting them. If you raise your elbows a little bit, your biceps going to be a little bit bigger than your shoulder and really accentuate your bicep peak there. All right, and make sure you try to flare those lats as much as you can to look wider up here. Definitely off season, be lats and chest. Arms are looking good, just a little bit more leg size. Same thing here with the front lat spread. Same critique for the off season. Definitely some width up top and some thickness to your chest. All right, now in this pose here, good job with the rear shoulder here. This is kind of the same principle as the side relaxed poses. This is what you want to show, that rear shoulder and rear pec flexed. And then the rest is just kind of presentation here. I always recommend staying up a little bit taller in those poses. That's just my personal preference, though, to make your chest look kind of bigger and rolling that shoulder back to lengthen the muscle a little bit. And conditioning looks good. So for this pose, just a little bit more arm size here to match your shoulder, chest size, and a little bit legs from the side. All right, now from this side, don't twist too far on that tricep pose because you really don't show your tricep anymore. You're going to show like your whole waistline. That's not what you want. Just twist a little bit to, show your oblique serratus area and, not lose your triceps there. Okay, so same thing, chest, a little bit more chest here. But the shoulder is looking great. Shoulders and triceps look really good. All right, same thing with the back. Make sure this is what you want in the rear relaxed pose. This is what you want to present. This nice, look how your shoulder blades are kind of flattened into your back. They're not protracting or pinched. And this is the kind of width you want to show in your front relaxed and rear relaxed pose. Okay, so not much better width here in detail. Legs looking really good, just a little bit more arms, triceps, and back to complete that pose. Oh, I lost your place here. Hang on. Get you bodybuilding. All right, there we are. The same thing with those poses. I'm going to take you around to the front. Let me go back a little bit here. We're on the other side. Yep, so abdominals and thighs. Nice abs there. So the way, I like your hip movement here, and I like how you're kind of accentuating your curves there, but just watch your chest. It gets kind of put it at that angle will not be most flattering for your chest. And then, other than that, I think it looks good for your physique. All right, and the most muscular, you got it, and that's it. Hitting the crab looks really good. So just to sum up, a little bit more conditioning throughout. Off season would be definitely upper body width, upper chest, lats, a little bit more arms from the side here, and then a little bit more leg size. All right, so if you need anything or have any more questions, give me a shout. Thank you, sir.